Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying this glorious weather that we have at the moment. Welcome to Andy's Renovation Insights, where I'll be telling you, sharing with you all the knowledge that I have gained over the past 5 years while I've been working full time in property renovation. All the challenges, all the little tricks, not really tricks, all the insights that I've gained in how to manage property renovation and refurbishment. Please tell me in the comments whereabouts you are watching from. It'd be great to see how far this is or isn't reaching. So what is my channel going to be covering? It's going to be covering all the key things, right from actually going and assessing a property, looking at the types of work that need to be done in order to achieve your end goal. It'll look at creating the specifications and how we tell the trades, deliver that information to them, what it is that we exactly want them to do. It'll cover budgeting and cost control. It'll cover scheduling of the work and actually how to work and communicate with trades to get the best sort of relationships that you can from them. And also I'll be touching on a bit of mindset and productivity for property investors in general, really. So that's everything that I'm going to be covering. So I thought today I'd start with trades and how best to sort of communicate with them, how to get the best out of them on site. And it all really comes from and starts from that initial clear scope of work. If they know exactly what they're doing, I've seen it myself. If I've given the plumber or an electrician a really good set of drawings and we have a 2-minute pre-start chat just to clarify anything they're not quite sure of, but they just love to just get on and start thrashing away. One thing they can't abide is having to constantly come back and check things and get clarification on things. So just a really clear pack of information before you start is invaluable. Understand as well that they are going to have other commitments. They're going to have other jobs that they've scheduled in, and to work with them, I find is best. Make sure that they understand your timelines and when you need things finished for. But occasionally it might be necessary for the plumber to disappear and sort out a little emergency or something like that. So it's just be mindful of that, and working with them gets the best result. At least it does for me. Make sure that they understand from the start how they're going to be paid and when they're going to be paid. What are the milestones that they're going to have to reach? And when they reach that milestone, is there then a little bit of a procedure that needs to happen in order for them to actually get their money? Guys often work for homeowners and expect to get paid on the Friday. They literally, as the trowel is going back in the tool bag and back in the van, they expect to be able to get paid. And as a property investor and as a construction business, that's just not possible. And there is a delay, cash flow, that type of thing. There is a delay in organising their payment. There'll be CIS to take into account all those sorts of things. So communication is key. Make sure that you have and explain to them a variation procedure. If something is outside the scope of works or needs to change, and it involves them doing more work. It could even be the other way around, that you decide not to do a piece of work. How are we going to document that? How are we going to make sure, again, that we understand how long it's going to take and the impact that's going to have on any trades that are following on from them? And just document it so that at the end of the job, we're not having a big discussion about whether that's meant to be included or not included. If you do happen to be in a situation where you've got a dispute, then the number one thing is to stay calm and stay professional, document stuff, and ultimately have a plan B, just in case things do go sour. Uh, the number one thing for me that I find that I witness in other people where it goes wrong is they don't keep the balance of being friendly but not friends. It goes wrong when the you as the person who's managing the trade, it's often a mistake to think that you'll get, if you become friends with them, you'll get more out of them. You will that they will go over and above for you and your project. And possibly there is a little bit of truth to that, but the downside is far greater. The downside, when you're snagging their work or they've disappeared off to squeeze in another job because we're friends now, and Andy will be all right with it. He'll be all right. You know, I'll catch up. But they don't catch up, and the schedule slips, and it becomes a big. Yeah, sure. Occasionally, bring in some donuts or a pack of biscuits to go next to the coffee, just to oil the wheels. But for God's sake, do not be buying them fish and chips every Friday. Do not, don't be going to the pub with them for a beer afterwards. You need to keep 2 degrees of separation from them. And like I say, be friendly, but not friends. So this is the typical sort of stuff that I'll be covering on a regular basis on my channel. I will also be highlighting the different projects that I'm working on. I'm sure you'll gain a lot of insights from that and the way that I overcome those challenges. I'll certainly be going into quite a lot of detail about the actual nitty-gritty of the processes that we're going through. It won't be the usual sort of high-level things that you see on Facebook and sort of the general social media. So please hit that notification bell and subscribe, and I look forward to telling you more of how to get the best out of your property renovations. See you later, guys.